Hi, I'm Kizzy Cox, and this is What's the 411, redefining entertainment news, sports, and lifestyle. You know, it is finally summer in the city, the perfect time to go out there and flaunt your stuff. But if your same old skin products are not doing what you want them to do for your skin, it's time to reach for more. We're talking today with Miss Vera Moore, the founder and CEO of Vera Moore Cosmetics. Thank you so much for being here.
Well, thank you for asking me. I appreciate your coming.
Definitely. Well, you know what? I always like to start out with asking someone how they got where they are, because we have this sense of thinking that you just kind of snap your fingers and you're successful. How did you get from actress to cosmetics entrepreneur?
Well, I'll tell you why. I was one of the first black actresses to be contracted by NBC Channel 4, where they had a family, and that's when the soap opera went 1 hour. And they did the best they could with what they had, which was sort of insufficient because they didn't have any blacks on there. You know, or they didn't have blacks that were obviously black. I mean, you're looking at me, you can tell. So, and that's a good thing. And I didn't want to wear the makeup that they had out there at the time. It was oily, it was greasy, it was red, it rubbed all off on your clothes. So I wanted something soft and natural. I didn't want to change a person's appearance. I wanted to enhance it. So that was the genesis of Vera Moore Cosmetics, because there was a void in the market on the soap opera Another World.
I mean, it sounds like a whole lot of hard work. I really admire you. And how does it feel now after you've been doing it for how long now, the actual business? About 32 years?
My business is 32 years young, yes. Young. I hate to say 32 years old, like you're terminating it or something. It's 32 years young and going on wonderfully.
And how does it feel to finally have this distribution deal with Duane Reade and Walgreens and all of that?
All I have to say is I give God the glory. I am so grateful. I am so thankful for this. This is such a wonderful opportunity. I mean, you know, I feel I'm blessed. I really am, because there are many people that have been in business for 20, 30, and 40 years that things sometimes don't come to fruition. Right. Because you can work very, very hard and it doesn't work. So I am just so grateful that this has happened for us, you know. I'm ecstatic.
And what does that mean for business? Like, where are you now going to be able to buy Vera Moore Cosmetics where you couldn't before?
Well, you know, what happened with Duane Reade, what's so terrific about that, we already had the credibility. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought us in. We had the credibility. We were in initially Green Acres Mall, that's Valley Stream. We were the first black in the history of Green Acres Mall. I integrated that mall. They never had a black tenant. I integrated the mall. It was on the news. Vera Moore Cosmetics integrated Green Acres Mall. We were in Green Acres Mall for 30 years. Then I also was in Manhattan Mall. I was a licensing agreement in Manhattan Mall, Kings Plaza Mall. So we were in 3 or 4 malls. Right. And then after that, I had an opportunity to do something with a major department store. That didn't work out, but you know, God has a way, because I had to, their criteria was that I had to be boxed, I had to do EDI, a lot of things. It didn't work out, and then a couple months later, I was introduced to Duane Reade, and that's the first thing they said to me: "Are you boxed? Are you this? Are you this?" So we were ready.
Nice.
Wonderful. It was just a nice transition into Duane Reade, and right now, we're in 24 Duane Reade stores. Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing. All over New York City, right?
Amazing. I mean, just to think, 24 stores in 18 months. I mean, who would have thunk it? Our line is for cosmetics and skincare. And initially, the whole premise of the line was to take care of people's skin. Now, this doesn't apply to everyone, but most black women weren't taking care of their skin. They didn't have a regimen. Right. You know, they didn't exfoliate. They, you know, I have oily skin. Why do I need a moisturizer? Well, you need a moisturizer because we have skincare that is a liquid form moisturizer for oily skin. You know, so you can have oily skin, normal skin, combination skin. We have products for all of that. We told people about exfoliation. What does that mean? Oh, scrub your face. Get the debris off. Yeah, what do you want to do with that? You know, why do I have to exfoliate? Because we want to slough off the debris. So we took the time to show everybody the importance of taking care of your skin. Also, our mission is all about self-esteem and ethics, being innovative, integrity. So that's what our mission is about, because we want black women to appreciate who they are. I don't care if they're high yellow or pitch blue black. We want them to love themselves. And when I came up, when we first started our line in the 70s, there was nothing for the pitch black woman.
Wow.
There was nothing for her. And what she did find, if she did find something, it came up gray.
Oh my goodness. Can you imagine that?
Well, you know, it came up gray. They had something for someone, you know, it stopped at me or maybe a little lighter than me, but they didn't have anything for a pitch black woman.
Right.
And and we were in Green Acres Mall, and they used to come to my store and say, Vera, do you have anything to fit my complexion? I said, yes, I do. Because the department stores weren't catering to us. So I got all the leftovers and I was glad.
Hi, so what's your name?
I'm Lucy. Hi, how are you?
How long have you been working with Vera Moore?
Since March.
Okay, so what are you doing to Marquita's face right now?
Well, right now we just put some foundation on her, cream foundation, and right now I just contour with our pressed powder, and she has some prom gloss on, a little bit of highlighter. Her brows we're done with the brow kit that we have, and right now I'm going to put some ice pop blush.
So I like that. You know what? You don't just cater to the women. You also have products for men, which is awesome. Talk about that.
More for Men. We have a line called More for Men, and we have an exfoliant, and we have an oil control moisturizer. We have a spot fix, like say if they have ingrown hairs and bumps, and we have a cleanser. And we're going to come out with a total line eventually with More for Men. There's 24 stores. I have a little card: East Side, West Side, all around the town. Well, we're uptown, we're downtown, we're at Wall Street, we're on Madison Avenue, we're on 35th Street, we're on 42nd Street, we're by the Chrysler Building. I mean, we're all over. But to really find the stores, in case I've missed one so far, www.veramorecosmetics.com. We're on the website, so you can find the stores there. And you can order online. If you can't get here, you can order online, so we can do that also. We're also at the Brownstone in Harlem, 125th Street, Princess Jenkins, the Brownstone.
So you heard Miss Moore. You can check her out, veramorecosmetics.com, and she's all over New York City. So you and the men in your life can look their very best. I'm Kizzy Cox for What's the 411, and I'll see you next time.